Today's devotional is Eternal Investments, Discovering the Joy of Kingdom-Focused Living. And it helps us to discover the joy of aligning our priorities with God's eternal purposes. Our Bible verses are Matthew chapter 6 and verses 19 to 21. Don't store up treasures here on earth, where moth eats them and rust destroys them, and where thieves break in and steal. Store your treasures in heaven, where moths and rust cannot destroy, and thieves do not break in and steal. Wherever your treasure is, there the desires of your heart will also be. Many people today define themselves by what they have, rather than who they are. For example, I have been known to refer to myself as an Apple geek. Others may call themselves homeowners or BMW drivers, or think of themselves in relation to the job they do, saying, I'm a nurse or I'm a teacher. The problem when we define ourselves in this way is if what we have is taken away from us, or simply becomes mundane, then the less content and fulfilled we become. True contentment comes from aligning our will with God's purposes for our lives. That's why Jesus challenges us to consider where we're investing our lives. Are we investing in earthly treasures or in heavenly ones? This doesn't mean that having material things is necessarily bad, but Jesus does warn about them becoming our primary priority. When we do that, these things have a subtle way of capturing our hearts and distracting us from what really matters. So how can we ensure that we're investing in heavenly treasures? By using our time, talents, and treasures in ways that have everlasting value. This is about serving others, sharing our faith, fighting for justice, and living generously. When we invest in God's kingdom like this, everyone benefits. Those around us experience the love of Christ in tangible ways, and our lives become full of greater meaning and satisfaction. So where are you investing today? Are you prioritizing the things that will last? It's never too late to start storing up treasures in heaven. Every act of obedience, every step of faith we take is an investment that will yield returns beyond our wildest imaginations. Gracious God, please forgive me for the times I've focused more on earthly treasures than on your kingdom. Please renew my mind and reorder my priorities. Show me how to use all you've entrusted to me for your purposes and for your glory. Help me to hold the things of this world loosely and instead invest wholeheartedly in what lasts forever. Amen. And today's reflection question for you to think about is, what is one treasure you tend to pursue that has little eternal value? And what is one way you can invest in God's kingdom instead? I hope you'll be back here tomorrow for another Battle Drill Daily Devotional as we look at the unbreakable bonds and experiencing the life-changing power of Christian community.